It's Kate Wentzel. She's got your Friday forecast.
Happy Friday, Mike, and happy Friday to all of you. Look at these blue skies from Palm City this morning out of Martin County. Just looking great out there. A few decorative clouds, but we're expecting to stay mainly dry through the day. Lots of sunshine and temperatures comfortable today, but by tomorrow, then we're going to crank up the heat. So looking at current city-by-city temperatures right now, 80 in Stewart, 78 Port St. Lucie. For Boynton Beach, 79 degrees, 81 in Wellington, and 78 degrees in Okeechobee. You can see the winds generally out of the east-southeast, so that's a warmer wind flow, and by tomorrow, winds south-southeast, so that's why we're going to see those temperatures really heating up. 81 already in West Palm Beach, 78 Boynton Beach, 81 Okeechobee. There you can see just a tiny little shower over Lake Okeechobee. That is about all we're seeing on Viper radar right now, but still breezy out there. 17-mile-per-hour winds in West Palm Beach, 18 in Fort Pierce, 14 Okeechobee, and 17-mile-per-hour winds in Stewart. So Viper cast keeping us basically dry today, nothing more than a few clouds. Now, as we head into tomorrow afternoon, we are seeing some showers, but not a washout, so don't cancel any plans. This is about 2:30. The morning hours and early afternoon should be just quiet, beautiful. Then we get some rain through the afternoon and into the evening, but again, we're not expecting really widespread storms, mainly just some scattered showers. So your hour-by-hour forecast for today: beach breezes. These are the temperatures along the immediate coastline. Could be a little bit warmer inland, but overall looking like a nice day. Now, the drought monitor, unfortunately not improving. Much of us under the severe drought category, including West Palm Beach, Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, and one corner of Palm Beach County, that extreme southwestern corner, now in the extreme drought category. All right, wake up temperatures tomorrow morning, mild by the coast, upper 60s to low 70s, low 60s inland, and you can see some drier air filtering in for today, so that's why we're going to see more sun. But tomorrow and into Sunday, we do have some moisture moving through, so that's why we have a chance of some showers. For tonight, mostly clear skies, 71 degrees. Then as we head into tomorrow, warmer, 20% chance of rain mainly in the afternoon, winds southerly at 15, so still bumpy for the boaters, small craft caution. Inland waters will be choppy. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures heating up this weekend once again, 87 on Saturday, 85 for Sunday, and staying warm next week with a low-end chance of showers.
Well, a bill allowing Florida residents to carry concealed guns without a permit now on its way to the governor's desk. The state Senate passed a bill with a vote of 27 to 13. Protesters, they rallied outside Capitol, as you could see here, as the bill was passed. Republican lawmakers who support it say they're trying to eliminate a government permission slip to access the Second Amendment. Democrats say they're not only concerned about having more guns on the street, but are worried about the lack of training.
What this bill does for the majority of Floridians is ensure that they have the right to protect those they love.
When this bill passes, however careful, however well-intended, people are going to die.
Governor DeSantis has promised to sign that bill. Once he receives it, it would take effect on July 1st. County leaders throughout our area have growing concerns about that new state proposal that may threaten tourism. Listen to this one. The Florida House Committee voted in favor of a proposal that would require all 62 of our state's counties with tourism development councils fund the state marketing agency visiting Florida. They would have to use a portion of their own tourism development tax for the next 3 years. Tourism officials in Martin, St. Lucie, and Palm Beach counties all say it's a lose-lose.
This is very serious. This is a 7-alarm type of thing that people should all be aware of.
The long-term effects of this proposed legislation as it stands is catastrophic.
We've reached out to lawmakers about this, waiting to hear back. However, in the House committee hearing, those in support suggested counties should be able to afford to contribute to Visit Florida, thanks to a recent influx of visitors. Well, TikTok and teenage girls, the toll the social media platforms taking on them when we come right back. How about the end of this one? Actress Gwyneth Paltrow will not have to pay thousands of dollars to a man she collided with on a ski slope. A jury found her not liable for damages Thursday in the 2016 crash. A man claimed the Oscar-winning actress uncontrollably sped into him on a slope in Utah and left him with a life-changing brain trauma. He sued Paltrow for $300,000, but jurors decided he was the one who was at fault. He's been ordered to pay Paltrow $1 in damages for harm he caused. Hey, new research shows TikTok could be affecting the well-being of teen girls. It looked into the impact of TikTok on American girlhood. It found that nearly half of teen girls on TikTok feel addicted to the app and say they use it longer than they intended. Girls reported logging in for more than 2.5 hours a day, more than any other platform. Researchers found those most vulnerable to the downsides of social media were girls with symptoms of depression. Well, millions of Americans could soon lose Medicaid coverage. In fact, starting tomorrow, states will begin kicking people off the program if they no longer qualify. Comes as a COVID-era rule ends. At the beginning of the pandemic, you see, the federal government banned states from terminating Medicaid coverage for people, even if they were no longer eligible. But that ban, it ends tomorrow, and states can disenroll people who aren't qualified. The move would impact up to 15 million people. Children, minorities, and young adults are expected to be the most affected groups. Insurance companies no longer required to cover costs for preventative care like cancer screenings and vaccines. It comes after a federal judge in Texas struck down a key part of the Affordable Care Act. It applies nationwide, takes effect immediately, leaves the door open to insurers to impose deductibles and copays for potentially life-saving tests. And you could be charged for cancer, heart, and STD screenings. The Biden administration is expected to appeal the ruling. Oh, fans flocking to the Lone Star State to see our Owls play on the hardwood, sharing their enthusiasm. It's right on the other side of the break. And if you think fans are excited, how about the players' families? Yep, here's some very proud parents from a local kid coming up right after the break.
Right now on WPTV News Channel 5.
Oh, we are on the eve of Final Four. The bracket busters from Boca, Florida Atlantic Owls. They are ready to make their mark again. WPTV's Holly Davis is in Houston with the team and the fans who flock to see them play.
And good morning. This right here is where the FAU men's basketball team is going to be staying for the next couple of days. Fans, they're proudly repping their school. And just like the team is widely considered the underdog of this entire tournament, their fan base is also ready to shake up the status quo.
Who let those owls out?
FAU fans loud and proud about their team's run to the Final Four, ready for an eventful few days.
I think they're going to go all the way.
And they aren't the only ones. Vendors say this year, with so many wild card teams, sales will reflect the excitement.
Christmas with a bow, everyone's birthday, all on the same day. It's nuts.
With more FAU faithful arriving by the day, that once little-known team from South Florida no longer exists.
I've been telling my friends a long time ago they was going to be here and win the whole thing.
While the Owls go for the trophy on the court, their fans will be aiming for the Most Spirited Award. Their pride proudly on display. Reporting in Houston, I'm Holly Davis, WPTV News Channel 5.
Is all having an impact beyond the Final Four, beyond the basketball court as well. It also has been given a chance for us to learn about FAU players and their impact back home when it's needed most. ESPN 106.3's Theo Dorsey reports from Houston. Listen to this.
Of the several FAU Owls whose faces are plastered along this wall here at NRG Stadium ahead of Saturday's national semifinal, there's one FAU Owl whose face didn't make the montage, but his impact is being felt hundreds of miles away off the court.
People lost their life, man. People lost their belongings, their house, man. People all on the street, you know. I've been homeless before, you know. I know how it feels. So if anybody can reach out and just give them their hand, man, you know, just support them at this time they need it, man.
Moments after FAU guard Brandon Weatherspoon helped the Owls punch their ticket to Houston, his focus was on the deadly tornadoes and devastation left behind in his home state of Mississippi.
I'm not from Rolling Fork, but, you know, I'm from Mississippi, and we stick together no matter what.
At one point as a child, Weatherspoon experienced homelessness.
About a year and a half, my mom went away for a minute. You know, she was deaf. I went through a lot of things as a kid, you know, but it got me here. I'm a strong individual. I didn't fold, you know. I just kept God first.
Now he's paying it forward.
When I was a kid, I just needed somebody to lean on, you know, and now that I'm in this position, you know, and they're in that position, you know, I can be that hand they need. I can be that person they need to lean on.
So the GoFundMe that Brandon Weatherspoon helped promote is now actually up to about $140,000 donated, and according to their page, 100% of those funds are going to go to relief directly to the tornado victims. It shows once again how the game of basketball can give you this great platform, and it's how you use it in the moments that matter most that can make the most impact. Big shout out to Weatherspoon and the rest of the Owls that have tried to help out. And we'll see if FAU can also extend this journey one game longer. They have San Diego State Saturday night at NRG Stadium, a tip-off right around 6 o'clock Eastern. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, Theo Dorsey for ESPN 106.3.
All right, parents, talking to you out there. You take your kids to sports practices, whether they're 4 years old, 14 years